Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your June monthly forecast. This month starts off quite dramatically when on the 4th, two key events occur. Neptune begins a backward journey in your sector of long-term finances. And remember, this is a swirling kind of energy, which suggests over the next 5 months, you need to stay grounded when it comes to your investments, savings, anything to do with pensions, and also property. But also on the same day, there's quite an interesting lunar eclipse. Now, eclipses work in pairs. They don't always work in an opposition, but this one is. So last month's solar eclipse in Gemini is opposed by, on the 4th, a lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. Now, what this is saying to you is that there possibly can be too much of a good thing. Somebody in your world may want to really be with you quite a lot. But there may be somebody else who also wants to be with you quite a lot. In fact, a lot of people can be competing for your affections. And you have this kind of natural energy that when you radiate it, it can be very wonderful to be around you. And this can be a time when you continue to pick up confidence in social situations. But you can't please all of the people all of the time. And you may have to make a decision, perhaps about your love life, perhaps about a friendship. And it is going to need a certain amount of care. Now, this could start to come up to the boil when Mercury moves on the 7th and then gets into a difficult, tricky opposition with Pluto. This suggests that something can come to pass, come into the open, that you're not expecting. It could be a secret piece of information that comes up, and it could shock you, rock you back on your heels. You could learn that someone is not quite as genuine as you thought. Yes, even a fair weather friend. But things start to redeem themselves for you astrologically on the 12th, when Jupiter enters your sign of optimism and the future and friendship for over a year's duration. This is wonderful stuff. It really, really is. It's very reinforcing. So it's going to boost back up that solar eclipse which occurred last month and challenge the more negative energies of the lunar eclipse. And then on the 19th, there is a brilliant new moon in Gemini. And this too can help to perk you up when it comes to interaction and networking with other people, thinking more optimistically about your future, or even idealistically getting together with groups of people who share your very highly held ideals is going to be something that becomes very important. But then ironically, you go through a potential pause because the sun moves on the 21st into a more muted area. Now, Mercury is going to leave this area and enter your sign just before the end of the month, which balances that out somewhat. And also Saturn ends a backward journey in your sector of everyday communication. But there is an absolutely delicious connection between Jupiter and Venus in the very last days of this month, which could see something quite amazing happen. It could happen at a gathering that's formal. It could be an informal get-together, but there could be a real spark of attraction between you and one person. It may be someone who up until now you've only ever thought of as a friend, and suddenly they can take on a much more gratifying attraction and appeal, or it could be you'll meet someone completely new, but something very fortunate can break for you at the end of this month. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Leo. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.